Hello, thank you for joining me in the Cremona room at Gibbons Violins, and I'll tell you why I call it the Cremona room. In the early 1990s, Andrew Dipper and I found a photo of Stradivari's house in a box on the floor of a London auction house, and we recognized that it was Stradivari's house by this bell tower in the background. Andrew had lived in Cremona for a number of years, and he recognized the bell tower, and from there we realized it was Stradivari's house. So you can see Stradivari's house right here, and that's the secatore on top where it is thought that he dried his violins. In the forefront of the photo are very, very young trees, and that's because the church that was across the street was torn down in 1870. And you can see the church that was across the street in this photo right here. And in that church was where Stradivari was buried, and also his first wife. On here you can see the church that still exists in Cremona. And notice this very large bell tower made of bricks. I think it's still the largest brick bell tower in all of Europe. But it was a structure that could be seen for miles and miles and miles. Notice in this photo, this very thin house over here. This is Guarneri's family home. And here's a close-up of it over here. On this wall, I've got 3 maps of Cremona. And down here are 2 landscapes of the city of Cremona. And notice the bell tower, once again, sitting so proud on the horizon. And then over here is the River Po, which is critical to the development of violins. It was a massive trade route. And then again, here is the bell tower. This last piece of art on this wall is very clearly the bell tower. And then one of the most fascinating things is called the Bridge of Boats. And it was an inexpensive way to build a bridge to get across the River Po by putting all these boats together. But you can see on the horizon the bell tower. It was so prominent and really allowed Cremona to be a center for the whole region. And of course we know Cremona was critical to the development of the violin as we know it today. So thank you for your interest in all the fascinating things that we've collected over the years.